Okay, so in this video, I want to go over a blockchain network, a cryptocurrency token that was sent over to me to review to see if it was legitimate or not. So basically, this video is just going to be us diving through this Phi Network token to let you guys know what we see with it, to let you guys make your own decision on whether you think it is a scam or whether it's something that potentially has a future to it. We're leaning more towards the scam side of things, but we don't want to speak for everybody. So, Yoni, you want to go ahead and share the screen? This is Yoni, by the way, my business partner with our company Blockchain Insight Group, and he's the brains of the group, and I'm just a guy that talks good. Well,
I'm
so,
just I'm just a regular guy who just goes on websites and gets information. That's it.
yeah,
Uh,
that's yeah. So
okay, so
this is Phi Network, right? So this is the website, phi.network. And if you do go to this website, please don't connect your wallet to it because you don't know if they have some stuff that could make you get your wallet drained or something like that. We've never connected our crypto wallets to it or anything. Okay.
you can connect the burner wallet address and
If
experiment.
you want, you can do a burner wallet, but I wouldn't even do that because then what if you want to use the burner wallet for something else sometime? I don't know. I don't have a lot of trust in this. So for starters, we want to just play the video on the front here, just a little bit of it. And let me, here it is. Yeah.
How's it going? Welcome to Phi Network, the decentralized social entertainment network that utilizes blockchain technology to instantly reward users for their participation. Earn
Okay.
royalty.
So
Thank
they're
you
using
for
artificial
joining.
intelligence robots to do their homepage thing in an area where we're supposed to be trying to facilitate trust. But I get it; it might be going with the whole DeFi thing. It's all automated, all that. So we won't give them too much flack for that. Just thought it was interesting. Go ahead and scroll up, Yoni. So click the hamburger menu. Yeah. So they have a whole app store. They've got a smart chain, a multi-chain wallet, a block explorer, which actually works, I guess, as a white paper that really is a lot of gibberish that really doesn't make any sense. Yoni can go over that a little bit if he wants to. But the one thing that pops out to me is like, if you're a business and you're just getting started, why would you have all of these applications built, right? A business that wants to succeed starts with being really good in one thing and then branches off to do the next thing and then the next thing and then the next thing. If they weren't just trying to create some thing that sounds way bigger and more grandiose than it really is, then they would start this thing in a scalable way, which would be having just starting off with a wallet or just starting off with their decentralized exchange, what they call Phi Swap, right? So that's
But
something that kind of
well,
stood out to me right away. Where you can say, Uni?
yeah, it looks like they're trying to pretty much compete with chains like Ethereum, Cardano, all of these big layer one networks and saying, hey, we're better and we have all of these things already built out. You have dApps, you have analytics, we have everything all the other chains have, but we're better. Okay. Now, what else they're trying to do is, like, for example, they're trying to do everything that regular on-chain activity does. Like, they have a voting proposal here, right? You can see snapshot.org, by the way, it's a popular blockchain voting website where you can see all the votes on specific DAOs and chains and whatnot. And you can see here that there's about 7 votes. And this guy, BJ Clock, he's apparently, if you go to LinkedIn, he's the founder, and these are the members of Phi Network. Uh, you know, a LinkedIn member and a LinkedIn member. And this guy is in Cali, and his friend Saeed
You
in
should pull up
Cali.
my
So,
TikTok real quick.
I would need what's your TikTok?
So I made this video here on my TikTok, which is basically calling out the fraudulency of this project, of what I think is fraudulency, at least it's my perspective. And you can see BJ Clock actually commented on everything and was defending the project. So if you want to go check out these comments here, they're kind of funny. I kind of start trolling him a little bit, but I just want to show this is like the founder of a project like this wouldn't be jumping on to defend everything if this project was like about to take over the entire world. He wouldn't care what some small TikToker or YouTuber, Instagram guy like me would be saying, right? But you guys can go through this on your own time if you want to. Go ahead and go over to the next thing, Yoni, which is going over to the liquidity section.
Okay, let's do that. So here we are.
I can't see your screen.
Oh well, oh shit, my bad. Hold up. Here we are.
Okay.
Uh,
So this is
ERD.
Phi Swap, right? So this is their like decentralized exchange area, right? The back end of it.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep a straight face here because they say they have 17.26 in liquidity.
Okay, $17
So
trillion in
that's
liquidity.
that's if just as a curiosity, we can look at total stock market cap.
For New York Stock Exchange, it's like 27 trillion.
27 trillion. So they have about
Yeah.
so the total market cap of the US stock market is about 46 trillion. So they have roughly what 30% of that.
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, yeah.
Impressive. Impressive to say the least. You know, I really they've worked hard to get themselves this far that we should give them a round of applause. Look at that.
So like, is this supposed to be a decimal or a dot? Because okay, regardless, if it's 0.877, you have about 5 billion of tether into this. So by TVL metrics alone, this would be like one of the top protocols in DeFi, right? But the cool thing is that if you go here, and this is by the way, this is the Phi Scan, the blockchain explorer of their own blockchain. So here you can see the contract address
For their
the
treasury.
blockchain. Yeah,
This is
for
their treasury.
Yes. So they hold about 183 million BNB. So let's actually compare this. If we go to CoinGecko, and then we look at, so CoinGecko is just a place to track top cryptos, right? And then we look at Binance, and you can see the total supply is 163 million. So either they scam CZ, or they own more tokens and are minting them, or something happened. I don't know.
Can't believe they have full ownership of all the BNB plus made more of them because they're so important in the space.
Maybe it was Phi Network that took down FTX.
Oh my gosh, conspiracy
Yeah,
theories.
you think FTX had liquidity? These guys own trillions. All right.
These guys can still they're gonna solve world hunger.
Exactly. But look, this is my favorite part, is that they own about 11 billion of cross-chain USDC coin. So this means that they bridged 11 billion of USDC. I think if we contact Circle and Jeremy Allaire, they're going to be like, what the hell is Pi chain? Especially it's funny because USDC is only available on select chains, and you can go to the website on USDC and they can tell you which chains they are on and which chains they are bridged on. But yeah. Next thing what I also looked at is I looked at the website for this Phi swap, right? This is just like the main decentralized exchange on their blockchain. And you can see here that there's about 0 organic monthly traffic. Domain authority. What is domain authority? It just means
domain authority is basically talking about like how strong the SEO is for this website.
Got it. Okay. So there's basically no traffic. Now, if we go to compare it to something like Osmosis, which is like one of the top dexes and one of the major chains in Cosmos ecosystem, you can see like what an organic chain produces, right? It's about 23,000 monthly traffic. And this is on a bad market, right? On good markets, it produces even more. And then we can probably track this a little bit further, where it had about 100,000, monthly traffic. But the key thing is that there's 0 here, 40,000 here. That's really all you need to know. And then obviously we looked at a lot of things like where does like 8.63 trillion dollars of liquidity come into this wrapped Phi token, right? So what a lot of these things like to do is they like to and here's the white paper, by the way. We looked at the white paper. They just jumbled a bunch of stuff together with their DeFi protocol. One thing I really enjoyed was that they, instead of giving you money, they give you the tools, right? Like, for example, if you need a sewing machine, you have to go to a bank. There you go. Yeah, you got the bank basically gives you the money to buy the tools that you need to work, and then you pay back Phi Network. So it's some mumbo jumbo nonsense.
This doesn't even make
And
sense.
you're welcome to view it again. And we looked at the token, and even the token, that there was no distribution of the token, meaning like, okay, they want to be like maybe some decentralized thing where you have complete, ownership, and there's no venture capitalists and whatnot. But then what was that? Did you see the screenshot that I sent you of Phi? By the way, this is their Twitter. But the founder, basically tweeted saying his wallet holds like billions of dollars of liquidity. Where would I find that actually? Okay, so here's the guy. Follow me, CEO at the site. All right, so here's the thing. Biggest crypto giveaway, $1 billion. So this guy's a billionaire, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, you can see here he has $1 billion in USDC on his very own wallet. And about 69 million in Phi and Bitcoin Cash. And
Interesting choice, if I do say so
yeah,
myself.
right. So look at that.
More
So
Bitcoin
this guy's
Cash than
loaded.
Bitcoin, because that makes sense in a portfolio, right?
So yeah, this guy is filthy rich. So he's willing to, maybe he's an effective altruism, right? Like Sam Bankman-Fried. I'm gonna give away money. So
I mean,
here
technically, SBF did just give away all his money, right? He wasn't
to the wrong
lying.
to the wrong people. But yeah, what else
Laughing,
can we? I mean,
trying not to cry.
we literally looked at everything. But hey, here's a blockchain explorer, right? Another thing that I like to look at is like what's happening with the transactions. If you look at here, it's just the same address doing constant swaps. There's maybe like 3 addresses tops. So what a lot of blockchains like to do, or a lot of DeFi protocols, is they have like these bots, that these market maker bots that constantly buy and trade to generate on-chain activity, and to like basically have a fake transaction in a way, to say, look at how much activity our blockchain is going. We're getting about 1 million transactions a day, but that's not necessarily true. Because that could just be, it's not organic, meaning they're not actual users. It's just the bots facilitating those transactions.
Yeah, so it's all a bunch of BS transactions that are going through. So go to the wallet, the like top wallets.
Top wallets. Let's see. Let me see. Where do we even get that? Because this is a different. Okay, let's get tokens right here. Because I think that was, right here. There we go. This is the Etherscan one. So this is the token, because remember, this is a token that has its own blockchain. It's available on Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain, Matic. So it's EVM compatible, right? For the smart contracts. So here you can see the holder
address, and you can see here that the look at this token distribution between everything. That 42% of all the tokens are held by one person, which is $8 trillion
in value.
That's probably
because
BJ,
because one token is worth a little bit over or a little bit under $2 million.
Yeah.
So that's
wow,
so
a fully diluted market cap of $19 trillion.
Right. And that's where people, get confused on that. They're like, wow, the number shows on the blockchain explorer. How can that be true? Well, the thing is, there's no real liquidity, right? You can program a token and price it at $1 million or whatnot, but who's going to buy that token, right? And that's the same thing that FTX had a problem with. They denominated their worth in the FTT token. So they had more FTT than there was liquidity. If you have $6 billion of FTT with only $3 billion of liquidity, what are you going to do when you need to have $6 billion of liquidity that from customers' assets, right? So that's the problem here. It's like easy to persuade people with the like numbers on a screen. Basically, if there's no, it's liquidity that's important with anything. So, and they have, if you look at the there's nothing on this the pool for, you can look at Sushi Swap, for example. You can have the token on there, but there won't be any liquidity on the pool. It's not deployed. So this token isn't even tradable technically. So yeah, here you can see the Phi scan, and we basically looked at all of like a bunch of transactions and whatnot. And let's just say we didn't find
that
anything.
whole thing looks very similar to Pancake Swap.
And if you want to check the legitimacy, where was it? Here we go. They tweeted out in August to Exodus. Exodus is one of the main hot wallets. They're like, this is funny that Exodus wallet docks its users and blocked Phi Network. And dog, if Exodus blocked you, then you're straight up a scam to me. I don't know about you guys, but you can like, and I've never personally seen, wallets block, specific chains or specific websites. But yeah.
Wait, so it looks like they applied to be added to the Exodus wallet, and then they got blocked. That's what that said.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, but like, that's just like a icing
So
on the cake.
overall, like, was there anything else you wanted to go through? Or do you want to just recap things real quick?
I mean, yeah, like anytime like I see crazy numbers on a screen, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. And if you're marketing with that, giving away $1 billion, yeah, I don't know. Like we're in 2022. Like we've been hammered in this market. So like I think the majority are smart enough to understand that this is bullshit. But anyone can make their own decision at the end of the day. Anyone who advertises $1.5 billion in their wallet, dude, you could have saved FTX with that much.
I don't know how people can do stuff like this and like sleep at night, for starters.
I mean,
it doesn't even make sense to me how people can just actively try to scam people like this.
It's not my saying what he does and what he does.
I don't even comprehend that ability to just blatantly scam people. Like how is it not more important on your consciousness to like not do this stuff versus having the money? Like I don't feel like people just get so deep down that hole that it's like, oh, it's too late now, might as well keep going down. And I don't know. Anyways, I'm rambling now at this point about ethics. But so basically, Phi Network is a blockchain with multiple decentralized applications on it. One of them is a decentralized exchange called Phi Swap. They apparently have $17 trillion of liquidity on it, when there's only about, how much liquidity in the overall cryptocurrency market? Was it like 800 million or billion?
800 billion. Yeah.
Right now, billion is the total market cap of the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem. That's Bitcoin, that's Ethereum, that's every altcoin you can think of. But somehow Phi Swap has $17 trillion of liquidity inside of it. And they're going to tell you, oh, well, you're trusting these centralized service providers like CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap with your research. Well, we also have Dex Screener here. And these are all like, it's not even on there. It's not even on Dex Screener. But this is all stuff that's on chain. Like, and when we go on chain to read it, it still spells bullshit, such as the Binance coin, BNB, saying there's more on there than none of it makes sense at all. None of it makes sense at all. But anyways, so we're just going to close this out and say it's a no for us. We're not going to be investing in Phi Network, and we highly, 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 highly recommend that you look into it yourself and make a proper assessment of what you would like to do. We're not personally going to be investing in it, and we will be telling all of our students that we're not investing in it. So if a video like this is helpful for you, and if learning how to actually do a deep dive like this yourself, to dive into these blockchain explorers and have a good enough understanding of the cryptocurrency ecosystem to be able to dive in and be able to make these type of assessments. If that sounds like something that'd be interest to you, we actually have a mentorship program that we're bringing clients into right now that has one-to-one mentorship called our Big Crypto Accelerator program. If you want, you can check that out. But if you'd rather get started on a smaller level with us, you can actually watch our free mini course that we're going to put in the description below here. That's going over the 3 crypto secrets that have helped us with wrapping our minds around how this all works and why and it also goes over like why we have so much conviction in this space. Enough conviction to learn how to do a complete deep dive forensics of a project like this. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. Yoni, do you have any last minute thoughts that you want to add on?
Yeah, I mean, look, like, had they just, started as an organic chain and built stuff and like, hey, check out this cool dApp on it, not advertised bullshit. I think this is mostly a money grab. And there was a place where on the I don't know where it was, but there's a place where it says because you can also mine it. There's a place where it says if you send Bitcoin here, you can increase your staking rewards or your mining rewards on it.
Yeah, exchange your BTC for Phi.
Yeah, exactly. Exchange your Bitcoin for Phi, and you get even more mining rewards. That's a red flag for me. So anytime a protocol wants you to swap a good crypto asset like ETH or Bitcoin for something else, and this is despite the main DeFi blue chips, but like these new protocols where they're like, exchange this and we're gonna give you extra rewards. That's a red flag. That's basically saying, thanks for giving us your token. Now we can dump on you, and now you're gonna get rugged. But anything can happen. This can be the greatest blockchain moving forward. After all, they promote DAG, this direct acyclic graph, and all these crazy scaling solutions, and even like a copy of Avalanche subnets. So they want to be like this all-in-one, inclusive, everything blockchain with trillions of liquidity already.
Yeah.
Phi Network. Thank you for joining.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope it was helpful, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.